Everyone, Luke here, and today we're going to talk about GB-3. Now it's important that we talk about GB-3, which is a powerful digestive enzyme, because everyone on a nutritional balancing program actually gets this, okay? So everyone on the program gets that, which is important to realize, and so it's one of the most common ones people have questions about, okay? So first of all, everyone needs a digestive enzyme, okay, because people's digestion is just so bad today, okay? This is for numerous reasons, okay? Most people are in slow oxidation, which means the body is producing a less than ideal amount of stomach acid. This affects digestion. People have improper gut flora, people have yeast infections, parasites, and all these things impair digestion. People also have active nervous systems, which draws blood away from the internal organs, okay? So there's all these different things that are really affecting our digestion today. And it's important that people have a digestive enzyme. We use GB-3 just simply because it's the best bang for the buck, okay? It's extremely powerful. So one of the reasons that we like to use it is it's very yang, okay? So yang means hot, contracted, okay? So yang also means that it's animal-based, okay? So things that are more yang are going to be more animal-based, or things are the yin are going to be more like fruit-based enzymes, or more yin, like the papaya enzymes. They have like mushroom ones now and all these different things, okay? So it's important to realize that GB-3 is very yang, which is desirable today because pretty much everyone's intestines today are in a very yin condition, okay? They're very watery and cold, okay? That's why people have so many yeast infections in their bodies. It's because their bodies are too cold, basically, okay? Cold is very yin, okay? Another important thing about GB-3 is actually a lot of people don't talk about, but it's a very important thing about it, is that it's coated, okay? So GB-3 is actually coated so it survives your stomach acids, and then it starts to break down in the small intestine, okay? This is important to realize because most of the enzymes that people buy today, they actually break down in the stomach, and they're not coated the way GB-3 is. This is important because it survives the stomach, and it actually starts breaking down in the small intestine, okay? This is very good because people's intestines today, they have backed up fecal matter that this helps break down. Like I said, they have yeast, parasites, improper flora, E. coli, all these different things. And the fact that it's coated and it breaks down in the small intestine means that it's going to be able to eliminate a lot of these parasites slowly over time, and also start to clear out the impacted fecal matter that have built up in the large and small intestine. So, and third one is the fact that it's very powerful, okay? This is partially because it's yang, which makes it more powerful today because everyone's too yin. And it's also powerful because it's animal-based and just the way it's designed, okay? It's very concentrated. It has two things in it which are very powerful. The first one is ox bile, which is a very powerful digestive enzyme. And then the second one is pancreatine. I think it's pancreatine is actually the way I pronounce it. I'm not exactly sure on the pronunciation. But what it is it's freeze-dried pancreas enzymes, okay? I think they get it from animals. And your pancreas actually, so the pancreas in animals, just like our pancreas, secretes all these digestive enzymes that are very powerful. And these are this contains freeze-dried extract from the pancreas. And the pancreas produces all these different enzymes that are very powerful, and it also contains all three of them, okay? So it has all the ones needed to digest your carbs, your fat, and your protein, okay? So it's very well-rounded. Because, some people buy, just the protease or just the other ones, the amylase. All those are just designed to digest just one of them, just one macro. So which carbs or just fat or, just protein. But it's important to realize that GB-3 has all three of them in it, and it's a very potent form, okay? So it's also important that GB-3 also contains black radish in it. So black radish actually helps to detoxify your liver because it contains a lot of sulfur compounds, okay? So not only is it helping your digestion, but it's also helped detoxifying your liver, okay? So that's really important. So it really works synergistically with the program because not only you're absorbing your food better, you're killing parasites in your intestines, okay? You're getting rid of improper gut flora, you're making the body more yang. It has a parasympathetic effect on the body, which is important to realize. It's coated, which is very good, and it also helps to detoxify the liver, because you have to realize that the intestines and the liver are two of the most diseased organs. Okay, that's like where a lot of the healing has to take place, is in the liver and the organ, the intestinal tract, I mean. And so this has, it's killing two birds with one stone, basically. Okay, so it's important to realize that the black radish is also very important. So dosage on GB-3 is typically going to be 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's what we start off at. Actually, when you first start GB3, we like people to take only a half a tablet a day, because some people, it's so powerful, and people's intestines are so bad that they actually get diarrhea from just taking a half of GB3, because it actually starts to break down yeast and things in the body, and your body will start to flush all this stuff out. Okay, so it's important to start off only one half per day, then you work up to one per day, and then you work up to the recommended dosage, which is one per meal. Okay, but it's important to realize, you can up the dosage. I've upped the dosage many times because sometimes I've retraced an intestinal infection, and then your digestive system slows down for a while, or if you're going through an elimination of copper or something like that, all those things affect digestion for a while, and sometimes you need to temporarily boost it. Okay, so you can take 2, 2, 2. Okay, you can take 2 per meal. You can take 3 per meal. I've taken up to 4 per meal personally. I know people that you can safely take up to 5. Okay, I would say 5 is probably the max. And some people, they take 5 because if they're really constipated, because they're eliminating a lot of copper, or they're going through a yeast die-off or something like that, their intestines will get backed up. And to get one bowel movement a day and start, get a good bowel movement, at least one a day, they have to take up to 5 per meal. I've never had to take up to 5, but I've taken up to 4. And when I was going through my retracing, I took 3 per meal. Now I'm back down to about 1 or 2. Right now I'm actually about 2, and I'm going to go back down to 1 soon. So it's important to listen to your body and realize that although 1, 1, 1 is the minimum, that you can take it up when you're going through a retracing. And if you have really poor digestion for a while, that you can bump it up all the way up to 5 per meal. Okay? So I hope that helps you guys out, and I'll talk to you guys later.